Good morning and welcome to the Red Mic. Happy Friday. I'm so glad you're here. Hope you have a good weekend. Let's jump right on in. These Red Mic messages are leadership and life lessons I picked up from 25 years as a public servant, 16 years as a youth football coach and scouting volunteer, and 10 years as a mediocre athlete with far more heart than actual physical ability. Today's Red Mic message: self care. Taking yourself out of the game when you need to. Recharging, refueling. Yeah, phone went up. Sorry about that. All right. I'm about to take a trip. Going out of town with my wife. All I got to say is thank goodness for house sitters and dog sitters. They are the best. If you need a good house sitter and you're in Austin, let me know. I'll hook you up. Self care. Taking yourself out of the game. It's very important, and no, it's not selfish. Heck, even Iron Man Cal Ripken Jr. took himself out of games towards the end of his career. Yeah, he'd already set the record, and no one will ever touch that record. But he knew that if he was going to extend his career at all, he needed to stop playing every darn day. Brett Favre, who was very durable, did the same thing. Um, if you don't engage in self care to a certain extent, sooner or later your body's gonna blow up on you, or your mind is gonna blow up on you. So, refuel like a pro. Athletes need to recharge. Taking time for relaxation, it's going to help you stay energized, and it's going to gear you up for the next play. It's like halftime. A short break or a vacation can be like halftime. Gives you a chance to regroup, review your strategy, rest, come back stronger, right? Taking a break is playing the long game. If you skip rest, yeah, people are going to be like, "Wow, he or she, they just never take breaks. They're amazing." Sooner or later, it's going to lead to burnout. Now, whether that happens physically or mentally, you're going to end up with some of these burnout issues. Have you ever seen somebody who, in a game, just playing and playing and playing, and the next thing you know, you see them make a ridiculously stupid mistake? It happens to linemen a lot because, let's face it, linemen are supposed to be tough. They're the biggest and strongest guys on the field, right? They're supposed to just power through. I mean, suck it up, son, right? You'd be amazed how many mental mistakes happen at the end of games because you are so worn out. That's why take rest when you can. Avoid those mistakes. Power through until you definitely need to take that time, right? Taking a break is good for your team dynamics. If you are continually pushing, sooner or later you're whether you mean to or not, it can lead to bad feelings. It can lead to jealousy. It can lead to attitude problems on your part. Well, I'm here. Why aren't they here? Well, maybe you shouldn't be here. You know, take some time for you, and that's going to allow you to have the added rest and strength necessary to support the people on your team and to bring your A game as time's running out, when it really matters. It builds your stamina. You're like, resting builds your stamina? Of course it does. Athletes cross train, they switch up their routine. You don't work out the same muscle every day, right? You got to take time. So use your vacation, use your sick leave. It's not only going to build your mental stamina, but it's going to prevent overuse of other parts of you, right? Self-care, taking yourself out of the game, etc., it allows you, it gives you greater focus. Taking that break is like getting the water bottle on the side of the field or even on the field during the timeout, taking your helmet off, wiping your face off, clearing your field of vision, sort of, taking that momentary break to rest and recharge. You need those timeouts. You just do. Now, in a football game, you only get 3 of them, right? But in the workplace, depending on what your benefits are, you get more than 3, right? Use them. Otherwise, you could end up on the injury list, right? That repetitive stress, that repetitive strain over and over and over, it's going to lead to injuries. It's going to lead to burnout. It's going to lead to mental breakdowns. So take the time. Take the time for you. Take the time for your team. Take the time for your family. Know when to pull yourself out of the game. Know when to take those breaks. It's going to be better for you in the long run. And that's today's Red Mike message. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you find it helpful or instructive in some way. I hope you'll join me again on Monday. Again, Monday I'm traveling, going to Arizona. I'm going to go to Flagstaff and Sedona and the whole, So, from what I understand, there's snow on the ground in parts of the area where we're going to. So, really looking forward to it. Not a long trip, but it's going to be a good one. I hope that you enjoy this weekend. If you have Monday off, if you're in a job that allows you to celebrate Veterans Day, please take a moment to reflect on what our veterans have done for us throughout the years, what they continue to do, right? It's amazing. You find not only did these men and women serve our country and serve it well in most cases, they continue to serve even after they get out of the military. So whether it's being a scout leader or serving in their community in some other way, veterans are very important to this nation. So take a moment. If you see a vet on Monday, tell them thank you. If you see a Marine on Sunday, tell them happy birthday. Sunday is the Marine Corps birthday, so tell those Marines happy birthday. They'll be shocked and surprised that you know it, but they'll be appreciative too. So shout out to my Marine friends out there, and there's a whole lot of them. I will try to tag them later in the day. I don't have time to do it right now, but definitely Jerry Patterson and Jim Darwin and old James. I'll talk to James, I'm sure, sooner or later. Remember the veterans, remember the Marines, and again, remember that self-care. Take care of yourself. I appreciate you. I'll see you again Monday. Have a good weekend, and until next time, remember, life is short. Drink the bourbon.